Hello, everyone. Today we are going to interview Enzo Hincapie, one of the best American riders of the junior category, who's rider for Onto Cycling. Thanks, Enzo.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, we are going to do a easy test to know more about you. What is your full name?
Enzo Hincapie,
When it's your birthday?
June 20th, 2008.
Where do you live now?
I live in Greenville, South Carolina.
Your height and your weight?
Uh, Height is probably like 100 or 187 centimeters, and then weight around when I'm racing around like 68 kilos, around 68 to 69 kilos.
Okay. What type of cyclist are you?
Uh, as of right now, I feel like I'm kind of all arounder, like have qualities in every part, but have to do more races to find out exactly.
Your favorite race and your favorite rider?
Uh, Favorite race probably like to watch or that I've
Whatever
Both.
you want.
favorite race probably Paris Roubaix or Flanders, and then favorite rider either Vanderpool or Pogacar.
An American rider?
Between the two, what do you prefer, Pogacar or Evenepoel?
Probably Pogacar, because
Okay.
yeah.
And an American rider?
Um, Probably Matteo Jorgensen.
Good rider.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mhm.
And last one, favorite food and favorite music?
Favorite food, probably pasta, and then music. Uh, I like rap and then like country music.
Okay.
Cool. Which country music artist you can recommend me?
Uh, Maybe like have you heard of like Morgan Wallen or
Okay,
Zach Bryan? Yeah.
I look into it. I
Okay.
I like some country music, but I don't know very much. I think
Yeah.
Neil Young is country music or not.
Uh, I don't know
Maybe.
if I've heard of him or not.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an old one. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
by the way, you are from South Carolina. This
Yeah.
is
So I was born in Girona.
in
But
Girona, of course, like all the sons of cyclists.
yeah.
Ashley Barry was the same. He was born also in
Yeah.
Girona.
Mhm.
Man, you should all compete for Spain. You are born in Girona, so
Yeah.
okay.
Did
And
you
you moved
learn some?
to well, you moved to United States when your dad finished his second career.
Well, my dad spent like half the year in the
Hmm.
United States and then half the year in Girona, and then we moved permanently to the U.S. when I was like 3 years old or something like that.
And well, go you.
And did you learn some Spanish or not?
No, I don't. If I did, I don't remember it.
And you don't speak any Spanish at home
No, I'm trying.
because
I want to learn, but
I
need
read
to.
that your father is like a Colombian
Yeah,
by ancestry,
mm,
but your father speaks Spanish,
yeah. Both my parents speak Spanish.
and they didn't teach you. No.
No, no,
Oh,
So you at home you don't speak Spanish. Never.
no. Just a little French with my mom, but that's it.
So your mom is French then.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, okay, that's nice. And Enzo is an Italian name, but Italy
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Italian family don't you don't have no.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No.
So French and American with a
Yeah.
little bit of Colombian.
Yeah.
Okay, and born in Spain, so it's the whole world.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, okay. Well,
well, now I would like you to ask you about your beginnings in cycling. How was it?
Could you say that again? Sorry.
when did you start cycling as a
Oh,
kid?
okay. Yeah. I started around like probably 4 years old, just like doing a little push bike with my dad, and then uh, started like probably without or then training wheels after that when I was like 5, and then yeah, just kept progressing up and up to No
And
training at all.
then training and competing in races. When did you start?
Yeah, so I started racing. I started doing a couple like local races in Greenville when I was like 10, but I didn't take it serious. I just did it cuz. And then I started training seriously like last year, but even then it wasn't like crazy serious. Like this year's been the most serious I've taken it. Um so yeah.
Okay, so until last year you didn't train seriously, but you were
I did
already
I did a
well.
little bit, but not as much as this year.
Because I think you already were like winning United States championships and
Right.
things like that, and
Yeah.
you weren't training seriously, and you were
Well,
winning.
yeah, I was still training, but like not like a crazy amount of intervals and yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but you weren't in the coach. You were like in good
Yeah,
shape.
I got a coach at the end of like towards the end of last year.
Hmm. Ah, so before it was your parent maybe that trained you,
Yeah,
or
yeah, pretty
uh,
much, yeah.
well, with your parent you have a lot of experience, no, to learn.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Mm.
And I saw you started also doing like your father has like a race for amateur cyclists, and you
Yeah.
did, yeah, no?
Yeah, that was actually my first like ever race when I was a kid. I did
Hmm.
one of those and yeah.
And have you won it, or is a race, or
Yeah, yeah, I've won it once, yeah.
hmm. Okay, nice. And then into the more important races of your age as an under 17, what were your biggest goals and your bigger victories in the United States?
Um I mean, mainly just nationals and then Green Mountain. Uh
Yeah.
we don't have many races to do as under 17, but those are probably the biggest. Because in Green Mountain you can race with
Under
under
90s.
yeah, the under 18s, which uh, is good. And I missed out on the other like bigger American races in the beginning of the year because I was sick. But yeah, so only two. Well, I guess three main races that I targeted this year, which was road nats and time trial, and then Green Mountain stage race.
By the way, in the Green Mountains, you say it's against under 18s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Mhm.
thought it was under 90s. Is
Or I
just
guess yeah, under 19. Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
And is not a normal thing to be in the podium as a under 17 with the guys of the other categories.
I mean, well, Ashland did it, so I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
Aslan did it as a first year under 17 also,
yeah,
and
mhm,
won the whole thing. I think, no?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but you were very close, and also the guy that won it, Barkel, is your teammate, no?
yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
it was a team tactic the last day.
Yeah, I mean, I just, yeah, we were just kind of trying to focus on the bonus seconds, but I missed the first one, and yeah, then we got the seconds, but at the end of the day, the team won, and I was pretty happy with my results.
Okay.
Yeah,
By the way, watching a little bit your Instagram, I think that start of the year you have some kind of injury, no? That
yeah, I got really sick for a couple months. I
uh-huh.
wasn't able to train. Uh, but
And then you came back and you won the nationals. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
important for you the recovery, and
Oh
maybe it
yeah,
was the biggest difficulty in your career.
oh yeah, yeah, 100%. But I had a lot of support from my coach and my parents, my director, so they helped me get through it.
By the way, I also wanted to ask you about last year. You did like a trip in Europe because this year you didn't do it, no? Just last
Yeah,
year. How was
yeah.
that, the trip in Europe for you?
Oh, it was super fun. It was my first races in Europe. Kind of took me like little like first race or two to get used to, and um, yeah, it was definitely a different experience racing with all a bunch of like other juniors because we don't really have that here in America. But yeah, it was fun, good experience.
Did you see a real difference in the level of the race between the guys in Europe and the guys in the United States?
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like everyone in Europe, like there's obviously like way bigger fields,
Hmm.
and the kids, I guess they all race a lot, so they have a good amount of experience racing around the peloton. So yeah, that's a big difference that I noticed there compared to here.
By the way, I think you did first some Belgian one-day races, like kermesses or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you did the Tour de Lane, that is a mountain stages. What
Mhm.
did you prefer, the mountain stage of Tour de Lane or
Yeah,
the Belgian races?
mountain stage. Yeah.
So you more a climber than a classic rider then?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I it's kind of like I enjoy both.
No.
But yeah, I mean, guess we'll see more next year.
Okay, because you are on paper you're a big guy, maybe not a
Yeah,
pure climber, no? Almost
yeah.
190.
No, yeah, not pure climber, but
Hmm.
I still think I can climb a decent bit. Um,
Hmm.
so,
Okay, okay. And then talking about next year, what are the main objectives?
yeah, so obviously like to defend my road title and also time trial title if that's possible, and then um, Junior Roubaix is a big goal of mine for the
Hmm.
beginning of the season. Um, then World Championships, uh, yeah, and then probably like Valor May would be another big goal of mine. Yeah, those are a couple
Okay,
off top.
so very different races.
Oh
From
yeah, yeah,
Paris-Roubaix to Val Romay is roller, a pure
oh yeah,
roller or a climber. So
yeah,
you right now you don't specialize in one thing or the other. You are going to try everything.
yeah. I'm try everything.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And by the way, I think next year United States maybe is going to be the best nation in junior cycling because it's a very strong generation with
mm,
Ashley as a second year, Barkel and some more guys.
yeah,
Uh, you maybe you will go as a domestic for them in the world champs or what are
yeah. I
they?
don't know. Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
Hmm.
It kind of just depends on how I'm doing in the races this upcoming year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I want to ask about your 5 times. You won 5 times the national championship. Uh, for you, which is the most special one of all of them?
I would say probably the road race this year, just because I had like little difficulties in the beginning of the season, and being able to come back and win both the time trial and the road race was a big accomplishment for me, like mentally and physically.
Do you have in mind to probably have a medal in the next championship the next year?
Say again?
I
If you
say,
want,
I
okay,
say the next year if you have in mind to win or just to get a medal.
Yeah, no. Next year I definitely want to compete to win again. Um,
hmm.
and yeah.
And with okay, let me. I think next year, which race do you think is a better objective for you, the road race or the time trial?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know because I haven't seen the courses yet. So I mean,
Hmm.
kind of just depends. But I feel like I have a good shot in both of them. Um,
Because about the time trial, as a first year under 17, how did you do?
uh, which year or first
Uh,
year under 17?
yeah,
I got second behind my
behind
behind one of
behind.
my teammates. Yeah,
Okay, but not Aslin, no, because Aslin was still competing for Canada. Yeah.
yeah, he's still, yeah.
And do you want to specialize already with the time trials, or you're not working a lot on it?
Uh, when I have like a big goal, like for example, when I was training for nationals,
Hmm.
I that was a big goal of mine. So I did put like a good amount of time onto my time trial bike each week, like 2 workouts a week on it, and really focused on trying to get better at it.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Okay. And then I also wanted to ask you about is your father an inspiration for you to take a shot at a pro cycling career?
Oh yeah, he's big inspiration. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I also want to be able to like create like part of a name for myself and not always be seen as like George Hincapie's son. But yeah, he's a huge inspiration and it's helped me a lot. Um, yeah.
Okay, and then for next season, people who follow results of under 17 maybe see you like, I don't know, one of the 5 better under 17s of the world coming to the under 19 category. Do you have some pressure to do good results?
I mean, I feel like there's always pressure, but I feel like I can deal with it pretty well and just kind of zone it out and do my own thing. And yeah.
Okay, so well, Roque, more questions? I finished it.
I don't have.
Okay, well,
Well,
no,
just one. A dream, a big dream for the next season.
Big dream for the next season is
For you.
yeah, I'd say either World Championships or Junior Roubaix. It's probably my biggest dream for the next season. Yeah.
And by the way, next year with the Education First junior team, which calendar do you have in Europe? You are going to be half of the season there? Or?
Yeah, I assume so. We haven't gotten our race schedule yet, but I'm sure we'll spend some good time there racing. And, yeah.
Maybe
like to Girona and train a bit. I went there a couple months ago before Green Mountain to train.
Okay, so you have a base in Girona of the team?
No, our team, not the junior team, but yeah,
okay.
I know a couple people that live there.
And theoretically, you will do like maybe a block in spring, then come back to United States for the nationals, and then a block in the autumn till the Worlds. No?
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so we don't have much more questions because you are so young and we cannot talk about a lot of results, but I'm sure you are going to get them the next following years. So, well, a lot of luck to you, and maybe we talk in 2 years in another interview to talk about the results as a junior.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay.
So nothing more, Enzo. Good luck with the next season, and I will see you in the next seasons.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Good to talk to you.
Bye bye.